get over now. Good morning, you guys. Alright, we are southbound on 605 freeway right now. I'm trying to get my way over to the... I don't really have to go this way, but I'm planning to. There are a couple... Alright. So, yeah, today's the 5th of July, by the way. We are on our way to Carson, California to make our final stop on a 2-bagger delivery of a Tyson load. Hopefully you saw the previous vlog where I delivered to Coastal Pacific Foods in Ontario, California. Now we're going to get on the 105 westbound. The 105 runs over between here at the 605, basically in Santa Fe Springs, over, and then it terminates at LAX, or LA International Airport. I can either go this way or I can stay on 605 and take 91 west. Either way, I want to get onto the 710 southbound after this. We're going to be making a delivery to Pacific Coast Container in Carson. So if you guys see there, it's yeah, it's real close to Long Beach. I have been to this place at least a few times before. It's been a bit since I was last there, but I remember enough of it, so I know more or less what the process is there. Alright, we are 3 miles away from the 710. Alright, so yeah, that last delivery went well. They took off about 17 pallets, and all they have left in the trailer now is about 3. So, or at least it looked like only 3. When I had to get the seal from inside the trailer to close mud down, because that's what Tyson usually does on multi-stop deliveries, or multi-stop loads, whatever. They'll put all the spare seals inside the trailer. So I had to climb inside, grab the seal, seal it up after I got my doors closed from that delivery, and here we are. Alright, traffic's nice today. Thursday morning, usually I see heavier traffic than this, but 4th of July weekend, or it's not really a weekend. 4th of July was, oh, I guess it's Friday. I kept thinking it was Thursday for whatever reason. Anyway, yeah, today's Friday, so I think most of the holiday revelers or whatever are already out of town or out of state, whatever, for their weekend outings and stuff. And yeah, it's summertime on top of that. It's making for nicer traffic conditions this morning. Nice smooth sailing all the way from Ontario to here. Alright, anyway, so we got a couple of things we can talk about, but this one we're going to talk specifically today about on-ramp traffic, or well, pinch point traffic of any kind. You know, it could be this ramp here, it could be other interchanges, whatever. It could be just a lane ending where there's no other interchange. Regardless, there's the question to move left or not to move left. That is the question. Or also to slow down for them. Alright, so here's my take on this. For one, first and foremost, the letter of the law. That says legally speaking. If you're on that ramp and you're merging into a lane with other traffic, you are legally responsible to merge safely with the other traffic. It's not their responsibility to accommodate you or yield to you or anything. That's all on you. They don't have to yield to you at all. In fact, a friend of mine just had a mishap of exactly this variety last week, where it was right over here on the 91 freeway at the 57. And Tesla driver decided they thought, in their opinion, that he needed to yield to them. Basically, Tesla driver was following other traffic off the northbound 57 going to westbound 91. and it sounded like there was other traffic up ahead of him, merging into the space in front of my friend. Friend's a sitting duck there, and Tesla driver thought he was owed that space there. They ended up bumping. I think the guy's his rear quarter area, I think ended up maybe hitting my friend's lug nuts or something. I don't know. It hit the front fender, where his hood area is at, a little bit. But from what he described when he told me about it, was that the Tesla kicked out to the right, and I guess they steered right pretty quickly and were able to keep it under control. Usually 9 times out of 10 when you have that kind of a mishap, you're getting wrapped around sideways in front of the truck. So I was really surprised that it didn't end up that way. They ended up pulling over the shoulder. Next thing you know, the Tesla driver gets out, starts cussing my friend out, and saying that he was in the wrong and all that kind of shit. And when CHP showed up, guess what, motherfucker? Nope. Not only are you totally wrong, but here you go, you're getting a ticket for failing to yield to that trucker. You are merging into that trucker space, not the other way around. CHP officer, gave him the riot act and wrote him a ticket for failing to yield. So he's going to be at fault in that incident. Alright, we're going to be we're getting on we're on 710 now. We're going to get on 405 North next. What is up with this? This guy's doing 52. And then I can't figure out what this guy with the freaking, that freaking little excavator thing there, whatever that thing is. It looks like a little mini excavator. Alright, shit. I want to move left, but I'm going to wait for this guy, because he might want to come over, because he's not supposed to really be in that lane. But then again, he's a container driver. Those guys play by their own rules and don't give a shit. Alright, so moving left. Now, there are times I will move left when I can. I also want to feel like it. It really depends on the situation, though. If it's just totally wide open space, nobody else around, then more often than not, I'll go ahead and do it. Problem is, there are times where I'll move left, and maybe especially if there's other traffic coming up behind. Why is this guy going so slow? Now I can see why. I can see why a container went over there. I'm not staying over here. This guy's bullshit. Alright, here's the 91 freeway here. Anyway, there are times I'll move left for the other driver. I forgot. I'm going to turn off my AC, because I think that might have been contributing to some of the sound problems with the audio problems with some of my other ones. Like right here, this guy's lane's ending. He's lollygagging it, and nope, I'm not moving over for him. Anyway, getting back to that other topic there, dealing with on-ramp traffic. I've had too many times where I'll move left for them, and then next thing I know, they'll camp out right next to me and trap me in the lane and won't let me come back over. And then I have to hit my turn signals to let them know, hey, dipshit, I want back over. Get the hell away from me. Why would you camp out next to me anyway? You want me to blow a steer tire and teach you the hard way why you don't want to camp out next to me? Because, tell you what, you're not going to like that experience. You probably won't live through it either. Let me get slid over here. We're 2.5 miles away from the 405, and I don't want to deal with that guy there. So for that reason, there are a lot of times, even if I can move over, I will not do it because of exactly that. People will do that shit, or I'll move over and they get up to, they kind of start getting up to speed, and sometimes they'll camp out behind me far enough back where I can move over, but there's a problem. when I'm looking in my mirror, I had a video not too long ago where I mentioned that, I think when I was picking up that load in Las Vegas, or Henderson, Nevada, I showed what the depth perception issue was. To me, in the mirror, it looked like I was right next to, like, lined square up with the trailer that I was dropping my trailer next to. Then I get out and I'm still like at least 10, 15 feet in front of it. So it's real easy to misread where you're actually at on there. So even if I do have the space there, I will not move over if I think that you're too close. Even if, if I feel like you're right on my trailer and I can't come over and hit my brakes and not have you rear end me, that's too close. I'm not going to do it. Alright, so there was a drive. Now this came up in one of the social media groups. That's why I brought it up. And I mentioned that same issue in there. Too many times having exactly that happen. So just remember that when you're on the ramp, you are by nature unpredictable as well, because your speed is changing. And to us, we can never know what you're actually going to do. We have so many times when we're trucking, dealing with the ramp traffic, are they going to sit there and lollygag, or are they going to speed up, or are they going to do something totally different? I've had so many like where even they're way up ahead of me, but they're going slower, and they had way, like a ton of space to get up to speed and still didn't. And then they expect me to yield or move over for them. And it doesn't work that way. I've actually squeezed people out over that kind of stuff. It's, if you can't be bothered to hit your interesting. Yeah, if you can't be bothered to hit your damn gas pedal, that's your problem, not mine. You run into the side of me, though, well, I got news for you. You're gonna find out the hard way when the cops show up that you're gonna be the award winner for one trip to the court for being stupid. All right. We are now on 405 North. We're going to be getting off of Wilmington Avenue. Same street that if you use the 91 freeway and get off of Wilmington, just south of that is the Ralph's Distribution Center in Compton that you sometimes see me go to. Or some of you guys who are truckers might be very familiar with as well. Okay, we are 2.5 miles away. Okay, my lane is ending. Now see, I know that, there's the other thing. I know that my lane's ending. I'm not going to give these guys an opportunity to squeeze me into the shoulder, because they will do it. Some of them will. I mean, some people aren't courteous enough to notice that, but I've had too many times where someone's not paying attention. They're just looking at the front of their hood, or busy playing with their phone or something. And next thing you know, I'm getting squeezed out. Like, I've even had a trucker do it before, try to do it. And so when I have an opportunity, I take it. When I know I'm going to lose my lane, or when my lane's going to exit only, or whatever. It was fun. And some of these people cracked me up. I had one time while I was on northbound 215 in San Bernardino. There's a spot over there by in between the 210 freeway, or actually, I think it was right by the 210. Where the number 4 lane terminates into the number 3 lane. Right there at the 210 interchange, if I remember right. Let's see, there are two. I don't use this exit enough. Okay, there are 2 left turn lanes. I just saw the signs up here. Okay, we're gonna be making a left over here. We're not very far away here. Anyway, I see a gap in traffic. One car gets by me and I see another car catching up, and I can tell from the timing, if I don't move over, there's this dude in the next lane over behind me is probably going to squeeze me out if he doesn't, if I let him. So I get over early. I didn't even cut the guy off. I just moved over early. And some reason the guy couldn't be bothered to move to the left lane, even though it was wide open, no one in sight or near there. But he couldn't be bothered to move over, and then he ends up camping out next to me. And then he finally does go around me, and then I remember that passenger was looking at me all weird. And then after we get about, let's see. Oh, yeah, it's like, all right, Watson Center Road, that's where we're going to turn right. I know it's real close by here. Anyway, after they pass by me, he rolls down his window and no, I don't usually use Watson Center. This way it wants me to go that way, but I don't normally. I usually come right here on 223rd. Yeah, you can go straight, but that's not the way I normally go. I'll show you. We'll see how this looks first. Alright, so the cross traffic has agreed. Can't see around Taker, so I have to wait. Alright, we're good. Okay, we're clear of the curb there. Right up here on the left side is going to be our street. What's that? I always forget the name of the street here. Lucerne, yeah. I think it's that light right up there. We're going to turn left. And then these tracks right here, one of the sidings will go across. We're going to go right across those tracks, and then if we're lucky, we'll be able to park on the curb right on the other side of those tracks. And, what is this thing trying to tell me? This is trying to tell me that this street's a truck restricted route. No, it's not. I just saw a fucking sign right there at the intersection saying truck route both directions or straight ahead. This thing is stupid. And again, that's why you don't follow your damn GPS, even a truck GPS. Freaking stupid things trying to tell me that I'm on a truck restricted road, but I'll show you guys. There was a sign right there at that intersection, right there at 223rd and Wilmington. Said truck route, straight, left and right. And I made the right. Okay, so yeah, right here's the railroad tracks. Yeah, it looks like there is room behind this other truck up here. We'll go ahead and get checked in up here. We'll get parked there. There's a driveway right there, but I don't think they use it. Actually, it looks like it's not blocked. Wow. Normally there are containers parked up against this fence, so I'm actually surprised they yeah, I've never seen them use that driveway before, so I'm not really too concerned about it. Because every other time I've been here in the past, there's always been containers parked right there, in front of it anyway. So, all right. So all we're gonna do here, once we're gonna walk the bills up to the guard shack right up here, and we'll check in, and then I'll. It's actually my appointment's not till 8 o'clock, so I might not even be able to check in yet. I can try. Actually, they're not even open, so I'll just go ahead and wait, and we'll get checked in. And once they'll let me know when I can dock in, and then when they're ready for me, then I'll stop again at the guard shack. Alright guys, we're ready to dock in now. They opened I think around 8 o'clock when I first saw a truck in the dock door. Or a trailer that actually had a truck attached to it too. Whichever way. Alright, we're gonna be docking into door 4. I'm gonna creep in though, because dispatch threw me a curveball while I was waiting, so we'll talk more about that in a bit. I'm gonna get docked in first. Looks like this guy in front of me is getting ready to dock in too, because he's in his driver's seat. think he's going to 3. We're going to be docking in 4. Now, he doesn't even have his doors open yet, so it means he's going to end up blocking the lane to open them, I bet. Maybe not, because I'm going to be docking in next to him. Oh, is this guy trying to dock into 2? Yeah, he's trying to get over the door too. Okay. I wouldn't mind opening my doors right now, but I'm going to be cutting in tight toward that yellow post over there, so I don't want to take my chances with it. Why is this guy doing it like that? Why don't you just swing wider and dock in, just do a more normal, wider turn toward your door. Alright, we're finally able to... Oh shit, that sun's gonna... Oh, no, we're good. Thought the sun was gonna interfere with my ability to see that post. There's room here between my doors, on both sides of my dock door, where I can go ahead and slide my tandems and open my doors while I'm over there. So I'll go ahead and do that. There was another truck trying to get in the lot too, right behind me, so. Late chasing it. Alright, let's go ahead and square up, and then we'll let Crete go by. If I go ahead and slide my tennis and open my doors here. We'll go ahead and pull forward now and get more space, because I can't get my door open over there by that yellow post. I bet you this guy's going to 3. I can't see the pad, whatever there is there, but right in between the 2 lines, I guess. Okay, this guy's going to 3. I might go ahead and disconnect and Mike disconnect and get out of his way, so he'll have an easier time getting in here. Alright guys, we're all done unloading here. It's almost 10 o'clock. So So not exactly that quick for just a few pallets. It felt like they went in and grabbed like a freaking 10 pallets. So I don't know what was up with that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get parked if I can. Yeah, I can park that over here. What's that sign say? I think it's just for the red part. No stopping 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. every day. Okay, so it's not an issue there. We're not in that hour, that time frame there, so who cares? Let me get my Tandem's a little bit closer to the curb. I'm gonna do basic parallel parking maneuver here. Alright, now we got our Tandems. We'll just back up straight. Yeah, now I'm in the curb, but I'm at a shallow angle, so I'm going to come in at a little more shallow than I normally would on a parallel park. Okay. Now I do need to send my departure on my empty call and send my docs and all that. So the curveball they got thrown at me earlier. What happened there was I told you I think the other video or this one I don't remember that I had a Walmart Colton load set up to pick up tonight at 2300. Yeah, guess what? That one canceled as well. I didn't know anything about it, and then my DM, when she came in this morning, about an hour or so after she came in, said something about, planner wants to know if you'll do another local, they'll pay you an extra 100 for it too, and then they got me a different load out of the area that is not a Colton Walmart load. I'll be picking up in Arvin, California, over at Grimway Farm, so... that won't pick up until tomorrow afternoon, though. Meanwhile, the local load they need help with is a 2-bagger. It's sitting at our San Bernardino drop yard. That one, the first stop is this afternoon in Compton at Ralph's, right up Wilmington Avenue, basically. And the second one will be in Brea, but that's tomorrow morning. So, yeah, and with my 14-hour clock. Yeah, I started my shift just before 1 a.m. and I'm trying to manage a split sleeper here, so I don't run out of 14-hour clock before I get a chance to even deliver that Compton load. Also trying to think about when I get through with the Compton delivery, am I going to have any clock to work with to get somewhere, like park somewhere, park somewhere safe and legal, whatever. Not much for parking in the area. I know a few little hidey holes in the general area, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be available. There's a few I can give it a try, but either way, it's not going to be looking too good. So, not too thrilled with that, but it is what it is. Had the Compton load been delivered a bit earlier today, I would have been more than willing to do it, but I don't know. Then again, I'll get about an hour of rest here, and then I'll have to go take my trailer to get washed out, and then go drop it in our drop yard in San Bernardino, grab the other one, and come right back out this way. And hopefully traffic cooperates on top of it. Anyway, I'm going to call this one a day, right? That's kind of, and I haven't had much rest, so, yeah, it could be a rough time today. So, alright, we'll see you guys, maybe on a different one. I can't do too many damn videos on the same day. I've already done two vlog recordings on this day alone. Compton's going to be a third. That's kind of hard to do, so... And I've done Compton deliveries before, so I'll probably not even do that one. I think I just did a Brea one. I think it's Albertsons. I think I just did one to Albertsons and Brea not too long ago, a few months back. May or may not do that one, I don't know. But more than likely, though, I'll just probably vlog the Grimway Farms pickup for you guys next, alright? We'll see you guys maybe there or something. Alright, y'all have a great day. We'll see you then.